Okay, so we're going to continue on with our reading of surrounding Natalia Grace's perspective. I already gave my take on her actual age and all of those things in parts 1 through 3, so check that out. Okay, I'll put a link in the description. I'm going to also timestamp a particular thing that came up about what may be a part of the allegations that she brings forth in her part of the documentary in August. And I will try to remember to check for the timestamp in the reading so you can see, like, oh, it's not going to be pretty on what comes up as it relates to Mr. Barnett. Okay, allegedly. All right, so what is Natalia's truth about her life before the Barnetts? Okay, we have the High Priestess in reverse. It's interesting. So this is telling me, I'm going to pull an oracle. Life before, it was challenging. There was never quite an opportunity for her to build a relationship with a strong woman figure. It just felt like whatever love that she was able to get was very short-lived. And that could be a part of the adoption process. We have collapse or ruin. So every time there was an opportunity for love, this is 2 of water or 2 of cups, it just seemed like something upturned or became undone, okay? And then she swiftly carried off. There was just this issue that comes up a lot with mothers in her. Whether the mothers in her life or the mother figures just feel like they could not mother her properly, and therefore it caused issues for her. So before they came into her life, there's a lot of ruin and a lot of letdown and collapse of the family dynamic that she desperately needed. She desperately needed love. She would get brief moments of love in certain households, but it just seemed like it was always upended. Okay. All right. Next question. What's Natalia's truth about life? What is Natalia's truth about life with the Barnetts? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. One more card. Keep it simple. No. I want one card because I don't want this reading to go too long. Okay. All right. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Spirit for Natalia. What was her truth, of course? Oh, boy. With the Barnetts. Well, Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. It's bad fortune. Oh, this card came up in a pre-reading I did for my deck, The Secrets Revealed True Crime Oracle. I did another reading earlier today on Natalia's case, and this card came up as well. Unloved, unwanted. Okay. It was shortly thereafter, within about 5 weeks' time, that it was becoming abundantly clear that her luck had run out as it relates to the Barnetts. So everything she felt like she couldn't do right. She couldn't, everything was in conflict and turmoil. This is the 5 of Fire, 5 of Wands, essentially. And it's in reverse. And it was just like bad luck, bad karma. And she ultimately felt unloved. And the universe is about an ultimate ending of sorts, someone bringing something to an end, and that's what happened, right? They effectively did what was best for them. They accomplished their goal of moving her on. She was unwanted and unloved. That was her experience with the Barnetts. I think that the Wheel of Fortune also speaks to a lot of expenses, that they were not anticipating, more so than they were willing to pay for. I sense that if they had a more loving connection with her, they may have been willing to forego some finances, some money towards her ailments and her condition, but they really weren't feeling it. There was a lot of conflict in the household. The universe is about ultimately something coming to an end. Paperwork or paper trail. A lot of paperwork going into making it happen for her to then be declared an adult. Petitioning the court, right? And the court siding with the parents and then shipping her off to be on her own and having to start all over by herself. Okay. So with the Barnetts, I think that also there was just this mountain of like a tally of all the things that she was doing wrong or didn't do right or didn't live up to their expectations, thus making her unloved and unwanted. Spirit, is there anything else you wish to share about with the Barnetts? Look at this, doctor. That came up. So, yeah. The doctors were also in on this whole thing of changing it over. Constant doctor's visits, and not just for her medical condition, but in order to prove that she's older. And I think that she felt a sense of deceit or a betrayal, and that could be that betrayal element here, because I don't think they necessarily always were upfront with her, the Barnetts, about their intentions on trying to find out what her true age is. But the doctor card, and this is also speaking to mountains of medical bills that she would need to incur. Like she would need to actually get a lot of treatment. And this also speaks to why she may have been unwanted. All right, what about Natalia's life after the Barnetts? This is from the perspective of Natalia. We have Two of Earth. It's the key word on here. Two of Earth is Two of Pentacles. And it's a change, juggling some, a new juggling, a new experience. And you can see that here. This tree has gone through a sense of change here. Like there's no leaves. It probably is almost like if you cut it in half, there's winter, here's maybe, I don't know, summer, for example. And then you see over here, there's leaves, there's grass here, there's growth with this tree. So there's a change happening here. It's like night and day almost for her. So life after the Barnetts at one point was, fallow and uncertain, and now there's chance for growth here. We have Father of Earth, grounded, secure, a trustworthy man in her life. She's able to speak her truth, say what's on her mind, and that's what we see with the Son of Air. That's what we see with the Son of Air. Spirit, what's going on with Natalia post Barnetts? Wow. Okay. We have history, the past. She had to deal with a horrid past, even before the Barnetts. During the Barnetts, there was some things that were not pleasant. We talked a bit about that in parts 1 through 3. And, it's in the past for her. And so, but it definitely influenced her and shaped her. I mean, it left an indelible mark on how she feels about people in general. Now, this goes with the Father of Earth, the King of Pentacles. Is that what it also means? Financial support, child, alimony, government. I do know she is on governmental aid. This card also could speak to that. It speaks to her being in a much more secure financial position. Maybe she's also able to get treatment that she needs, for example. But it also speaks to maybe a father or parental figure in her life that's really helping her and supporting her on a financial level. Okay, and then threatened, embarrassed appearances. Someone could be threatened by what she is going to say or what she's been saying. And I say this because of the Son of Air. This is about communication. This is about a young person communicating what's on their mind. And either she's feeling threatened by what's being said about her, or she's about to come out with some things that are about to embarrass someone who's trying to keep up with appearances. Okay. Next question. What was Natalia's experience with Christine Barnett? Okay. 8 of Wands or 8 of Fire. And 7 of Cups. It says illusion. There's an illusion. But I get a sense of like swift, not necessarily the most pleasant of things, swift action, swift, and the illusion of motherhood and daughterhood. We have photos. I do know that they did a lot of filming of her when she was staying there. For whatever reason, building up. Wow. The 8 of Wands can also speak to some level of like dishing out discipline. And I feel like Christine was the disciplinarian of the 2 parents. We have here with the 8 of Wands, and she also can be hot-tempered with the 8 of Fire here. So we have 7 of Water, 7 of Cups, just hot and cold 1 minute. 1 minute they appear to be good. They appear to have, a bond that's growing, but really it's not really happening. We have photos. And this is, look at what came, the evidence. Building up evidence of what? Of supporting that she is not her age, that she's purported to be by the Ukrainian people who sent her way. Arson, destruction, fire. This is about a destructive. I remember I said that Christine is a flare point of them 2 together are combustible, is what I'm saying. It's just not, and I'm not saying that Natalia attacked or did anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if that did happen, because Christine, I sense, was the disciplinarian out of the 2 parents, and Christine also felt a way about Natalia. It goes back to the reverse high priestess. There's something about Natalia in her lot in life where she's going to have wounded mom or wounded mother, maternal energy around her. And then look, justice and karma. Isn't that trippy that this card came up? We've been talking a lot about that as it relates to Natalia and somebody trying to build a case. It could just simply be that. Christine was so focused on photographic or videography of evidence that she wasn't allowing the relationship to organically unfold like it needed to. And that's her, her choice. But it was also some destruction going on, and destruction of said evidence of something, either evidence destroyed that pertains to Christine that Natalia destroyed, or evidence that Christine destroyed related to Natalia. All right, next question. What was Natalia's experience like with Michael? Mother of Fire. Interesting. Daughter of Water. It was a better relationship. It was a better relationship. Actually, he was more like the woman figure in the in the dynamic. if you ask me. And I think they had a better relationship. And I say that because of these cards are a bit stronger. These are court cards. And they speak to relationships. That's interesting. Local. Friends and associates. I think there was a good cop, bad cop situation going on here out of these two in their ways of disciplining their children. He also is very much concerned about what friends and his associates and colleagues think about the situation. He also tried to play the good cop with her, tried to get emotionally close at times, wanted to encourage that relationship. And because he wanted to make the best of the situation is what I'm picking up on here. Okay. Keeping up appearances for social media, really showing out for social media, and motive, jealousy. Now, this could be him jealous towards her, doubtful. It could be her jealous over his relationship with their biological children, or her Natalia being jealous over the relationship between Michael and Christine. But there's some sort of jealousy. And what is that about, Spirit? Can you share with us a little bit more about what is that about? Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. What is that about? Playing mind games and manipulation. I'm not getting a strong sense of it, but it could be written. There's some kind of evidence that she might present, that Natalia might present, about the manipulation, the mind games, playing mind games, manipulation of her. Is how she's going to say what's going on with Michael, and like what he's been saying about her. Like, he's playing mind games on you all. He's not telling the truth. He was playing mind games on me. And then we have this card again. Remember how I was saying with friends and associates, how he's concerned with outside appearances? We also see that here with social media. You know, the person who really wants to show that they're living their best life, that they've got it going on, that, you know, their family is beautiful and thriving, but really, when it's all said and done, it's not. It's like not all what it seems. But we have reputation, status, public image. This card also cautions against, like, people, like, you know, so focused on their public image because what's going on behind the scenes. Yeah. But yeah, this is concerning mind games. And so this is relating to the jealousy piece. Somebody in this dynamic is playing some mind games. I don't know if there's anything else Spirit wants to share about that. Let me see. Oh, he does talk too much. But let's see. Spirit, is there anything else you wish to share about the dynamic between Michael and her? You know, weaponizing sex, allegedly. Okay. Something is not right. And there's going to be allegations coming forth, I sense, as it relates to Natalia and Michael, allegedly. It could be something like an allegation that may be unfounded, you know, towards one or the other, and the other person having to defend their public image. Wow. All right, let me see if I have any other questions. And this is all a part of what she's going to reveal, but I'm going to point blank ask this question. Spirit, what will Natalia reveal during her part of the documentary? Son of Earth. What is she going to reveal? For fire. Something about their home life. Let's see if I can pull anything else. I'll show you all in a moment. Son of Earth. Some Knight of Pentacles. Mother. Something about the mother. Again, that hot temper in the house. And look at this. Needs medical attention. Wasn't getting medical attention. Needed medical attention. Needed to be cared for and mothered, but never was mothered. What else? Look, caregiver or helper or lack thereof. That's going to be revealed. And what her life was like being on her own. Having to grow up is what she's going to be talking about. But she's going to be revealing some stuff about the flare points and hot temper of Christine. And we already got a taste of that from Michael from the documentary so far, what he explained. But also there's going to be some secrets and things revealed about the menfolk in that house. And I say that also because of the Son of Earth coming through. And yeah, how hard it was for her and how she did need medical attention. There could even be some sort of attack that warranted her needing medical attention. She didn't get it. This also speaks to her conditions needing medical attention, and she didn't get that. So she's going to have complaints about that they were supposed to take care of her, caregiver or helper. She was supposed to be having a parent, a mother figure. Didn't happen. And yeah, that's what I sense she's going to be talking about. All right, we're going to stop here. I want to thank you all so much for watching this little series, following along with me. I am just like, whoa, with this case, I can't stop like thinking about it. I'm always curious, and I'm looking forward to when Natalia gets to share what's on her mind, what happened, her perspective, right? So share with me in the comments below. What do you think? What do you think some of these cards mean in your intuitive opinion? And what do you think she's going to be revealing? Share. You all will probably watch ahead of me because I watch this on Amazon Prime. So it's always like up to a week before I can actually get my hands on it, because they like to have the actual Discovery ID channel premiere something first, or TLC, and then a few days later Amazon will get it and release it. Okay, so do me a favor on your way out, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again for joining me. Much love, many blessings to each and every one of you. Take good care. Bye for now.